Hello and welcome to part 4 of Project Street Racer. I thought I would do an update as I've finished the girls and I've put the driver into his seat, and I've also got a street light. So I'll talk about each part as we go through it, and obviously we'll start off with the street light. So I wanted to do a street light just to give everything a bit of an overshadow, and as you can see it looks really nice there. Yeah, and that's where the light will come out of there. And that's all the rest of it. I kept it very subdued and very low looking because the street light isn't really the focus. It's there to enhance the rest of the project, which is obviously the car and the girls and the lights and all that. But obviously I wanted the street light there to give a sense of atmosphere, and well, we are street racing, so it does work. I just haven't wired it up yet. And we got one of the girls here, show you her, and she's wearing a black leather coat with a green t-shirt and blue denims or jeans or trousers, which whatever your opinion is really. I think they're jeans there, so I've done them as blue as I can, and she's got black boots on. She's standing there with a bit of attitude, leaning to one side, and I've done her hair as well. I've done her hair with highlights. If you can see it, with her white highlights, and they actually makes her blonde hair look really, really nice. And she's standing to one side with her waist pointing to one side with a bit of attitude, which I think fits in very nicely with the whole theme of a street racer. So the next one is this lady. Yeah, she's got a black leather coat on. She's got beige trousers on, and she's got brown boots on and she's wearing like a mottled bluey greeny t-shirt on. I kept all of these characters subdued but noticeable because the focus was the car, obviously the driver and the lights, so I didn't want the actual bystanders taking too much attention away from that. But obviously they're an important part of it because they should be there to support her. She's also a brunette, and I put some brown streaks in her hair, and I gave her a black bauble. What I liked about her was, if you can see it, she's got like padding on her arms. So I think it's a biker's jacket it is, and it looks very, very effective. I've also done a lot of highlighting and a lot of washing in the creases and the seams, as you can see. Just flip her over, and that makes it look like she's been walking around and enjoying the afternoon, and her trousers look worn instead of brand new, which obviously they're not. So that's her. She looks very nice. I'm very impressed with her, very happy. And then of course we have one of the main characters, which is the lady that will be towards the front, yeah, symbolising that she's starting the race or she's finished the race. Just depends really on what you want. And I've done her also as a blonde. I've done her like a strawberry blonde, so I put a red tints in her hair, and she's blonde as well, so she's like a strawberry blonde, she is. And I gave her a gold bikini, and she's got gold high heels on. See if I can get those in camera. There you go. So, and she looks very, very nice there. And also there's the flag. The flag was completely custom made, so that's a combination of a piece of styrene, a metal rod, which is the flag pole, and then some very thin styrene plastic tubing, to actually attach the flag to the flag pole. And it took me about 2 days to actually create that checkered effect on the flag, but I'm very, very pleased with it. And as you can see, it goes all the way around, like that. So that is the flag. There just wasn't a flag out there, so I had to make a custom one, but I enjoyed making it. It was very, very challenging but very enjoyable. And I drilled the holes through the centre of her hands, so the flagpole would literally slides into her hands, and she literally looks as if she's grasping it and she's just about to throw the flag down, as they say. And I think she looks very good. I'm very, very pleased with the way that flag came out. A lot of work to making it, but it was very, very worth it, and I'm very pleased with how it looks. So finally, moving on to the driver. The driver is now in her driving position. She took a lot of effort to get in there. I had to literally chop her up. I had to remold her head and her body and her hands and her waist to get her sitting there at that position. And she's sitting there in such a way that she's, you know, itching to go, ready to go, and she's holding the wheel in the you know, the driving sport position, as I like to say, all this, you know, the racing position. So she's, you know, chomping on the bit, and she's ready to go, and she's raring to go, and she's anticipating the flag waving, you know. And there she is, and I did her in lovely red hair, and if you can see it, if you can get the camera on it, yeah, she's actually got streaks in her hair as well, so her hair is highlighted with some dark bits in it, which makes it look a little bit more realistic. That's her driving position there, and you can see her there. So, and she obviously, I gave her a black skirt and a red top, and she has got black shoes, but you can't really see those, but that's okay. She was very challenging because position that I wanted her in, she just wouldn't do it, so I literally had to cut her head off, cut her waist off, cut her hands off, and just literally took me a couple of evenings and nights to actually position her in the way that I actually wanted her, which is in that driving position of I think they call it 10 to 2 or 7 till 4, and that's the, you know, waiting to go. She's anticipating, she's all excited, and she's revving the car, and that's why she's holding it at the bottom of the steering wheel in a very aggressive and, you know, and competitive mode, shall we say. And there she is there. Yeah. And just to give you the effect of the lights, we'll light up the lights, and then you'll see the full effect then. And there we go. Oh, one out. And there you go. There's the full effect. And as you can see, the light's actually shining the footwell as well, and you can probably see her black shoes in there as well. So that's the effect. So I'm really pleased about that. That's the effect I wanted. She looks really good with that, and the blue lights obviously shine onto her as well, shine onto the steering wheel, and will shine all throughout the cockpit. But obviously they're only small lights, and they can't illuminate the whole of this room. But once that cockpit is seated inside the car, it will look very effective, you know. And I'm very happy and very pleased with how that has turned out. So the next thing there will be to do the base, and I'll keep that for another video. When I put all that together, I shall show you. But overall, I'm very pleased and happy with all 4 of the girls, the interior and the street light. And I'm also exceptionally happy about the flag. It took me a while to figure the flag out, as it did the driver, but I got there in the end, and patience is a virtue. So without further ado, I shall look forward to seeing you again in part 5 of Project Street Racer. Well, that'll be the start of the base. So until then, have a nice weekend and take care. Bye now.